Hey friends, welcome to Stocks and Crypto Plays. I'm talking about AMC stock. I did a video a couple hours ago. Make sure you watch that one right after this. It's very important. It's about the court case, okay? After this, watch it. Just go into my channel. But right now, we're talking about AMC stock, and we're talking about some massive news. AMC investors sue Antara Capital over short swing ape profits. Do you know how that information came out? Well, I did a video on it 2 days ago, and my video was removed from YouTube. They said it was a community violation. Okay, so make sure you're watching my videos as quick as you can. Add notifications. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of them, because sometimes my videos are taken down and they have amazing, powerful information in there. AMC investors sue Antara Capital over short swing ape profits. How do we know? Well, it was in the documents from the court, the AMC lawsuit. The court documents recently that were published showed the AMC short swing plays that Antara Capital did. And by the way, right now they're selling more ape, and they've created ape puts to try to put the price down of ape, which makes no sense. But let's take a look. Antara Capital LP, which holds roughly 30% of the controversial ape preferred units issued by AMC Entertainment Inc., is facing federal securities litigation seeking the return of its alleged short swing profits. The lawsuit filed by two AMC investors accuses the hedge fund, its affiliates, and founder Himanshu Gulati of making more than $20 million on sales of ape units and AMC common stock purchased less than 6 months earlier. Federal securities laws require corporate leaders and major stockholders to give such short swing profits back to the company, a rule meant to curb insider trading. And I did a video yesterday on insider trading and Adam Aaron. Watch that one. It's in my channel. Antara didn't immediately respond to a request for comment Wednesday. The complaint in Manhattan federal court opens a new legal front in the bitter fight over the ape units, which have been the subject of fierce litigation in Delaware Chancery Court since February. The case has pitted AMC and its leaders against many of the amateur investors who participated in the meme stock rally that rescued the movie theater chain from a pandemic-era bankruptcy. I don't know what you guys think, but to call us amateur investors is very disrespectful. We're not amateur investors because we're not licensed. It's not hard to get a license, by the way. You study, you pay $250, you take the test, and you pass, okay? If I want to be licensed, I could be licensed, but I choose not to be, all right? Because I don't want to pay fees, annual fees, to keep renewing my license, okay? So they should not call us amateur investors. That's very rude. But back to this. The company issued ape units in December, many of them to insiders and sophisticated institutional traders, and has been looking for a way to capitalize by converting them into Class A shares. AMC's loan financing has been complicated by rising interest rates, and many of their retail investors either oppose a move that would dilute them or simply don't vote on company proposals. A Delaware judge is in the process of weighing whether to approve a class action settlement valued at more than $100 million that would let the ape conversion go forward while handing out extra stock, Class A share, one Class A share for every 7.5 held to mitigate the dilution of ordinary investors. Dozens of shareholders have lined up to formally object, which I'm one of. Officially, I'm on the docket. I'm on the paperwork as an official objector. And I just emailed them yesterday to let them know I wasn't on the right list, because not only did I object, I also opted out, and they said they were going to fix it, so we'll see what happens. Dozens of shareholders have lined up. Let's see. Okay. But roughly 70% of the common stockholders who voted on the original ape conversion plan in March, before the agreement was reached, were in favor. That's a lie. Although a relatively small number of them participated. The apes also supported the plan by a 9-to-1 margin. That's a lie. You need to watch my videos in my channel on how they rigged the vote and how they used statistics to show you that they won, but really, they didn't. It was institutional votes, and it was the computer share automatic yes votes that created that wide of a gap. You need to watch my channel. We actually won the vote. So back to this. The filing asked that the Delaware judge to block the theater operator's highly engaged base of retail investors from seeing confidential court files. It cited concerns that additional disclosures could threaten the health and safety of Antara employees. The judge ultimately gave the investors restricted access. Let's see. Oh, let me back up a little. I missed a little part here. Antara has emerged as a villain in the eyes of many retail investors who claim the company sold its huge block of apes in an effort to stack the deck ahead of that vote. Of course they did. They bought the ape right before the vote, and in the closing documents of the ape purchase, it said they had to vote yes for the conversion. There's nothing that's more illegal than this. Like, these guys need to be locked up in prison. Okay, that's my personal opinion, okay? I'm not a financial advisor. That's not financial advice. The new securities lawsuit was filed Tuesday in the District Court for the Southern District of New York. The investors leading the case, Dennis Donahue and Mark Rubenstein, said they may amend their roughly... They have a typo in here. It said they made amend. It should say they may amend their roughly $20 million damages request as they learn more details about the trades they are targeting. The shareholders are represented by David Lopez of Southampton, New York, and Miriam Tauber of New York. The case is Donahue v. Antara Capital Master Fund. To contact the reporter on this story, Mike Leonard in Washington at mleonardbloomberglaw.com. Okay. My thought is, guys, I've been saying this. I tried to get a law firm on my own to do a class action, and I thought I had a group that could do it, and I had an interview set up, but it turns out they couldn't do it. They couldn't handle it. So it's hard to find a lawyer that can handle this kind of case. I'm thinking about starting a GoFundMe. I can potentially get that going, and our group right here can have a small class action lawsuit. What do you think about it? Comment below. Maybe we can have 100 or 200 or 500 people on a very small class action, and we can sue Antara, and we can sue Adam Aaron, and we could sue AMC. But if you want to sue, you got to make sure you've opted out of the settlement. And if you haven't done it yet, it's technically too late, but you can email them and ask for an extension if you didn't get your postcard on time, or if you didn't get a postcard at all, because legally they had to notify you by May 24th. Hit like, subscribe, and notifications. Share the video with a friend. Comment below. I want to read them. I want to hear what you got to say. Talk to you soon. Have a great